It's DiegoDoom here. Today I'm bringing another review. Today I'll be reviewing Ultraman Zero Renewal version. Ultraman Zero first appeared in the 2009 film Mega Monster Battle, Ultra Galaxy Legends. Ultraman Zero is the son of Ultra 7. Being young and stubborn, Ultraman Zero was banished from the Land of Light for attempting to take the Plasma Spark. While banished, Ultraman Zero is trained by Ultraman Leo and eventually earns his redemption and aids everyone in the battle against Ultraman Belial. Ultraman Zero is considered a very young and powerful Ultra with limitless potential. Be sure to check out the 2009 film Mega Monster Battle, Ultra Galaxy Legends, as well as the other specials featuring Ultraman Zero. They're all absolutely fantastic. Ultraman Zero Renewal version is another fantastic release in the Ultra line. Ultraman Zero has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, fantastic accessories, and a fantastic range of articulation. First, let's take a look at the accessories. Ultraman Zero comes with a pair of open hands, a pair of chopping hands, 3 pairs of holding hands, 2 individual hands, 1 color timer, 1 accessory stand piece, a pair of Zero Sluggers, a pair of Zero Sluggers with effect parts, 1 Zero Twin Sword, 1 Zero Twin Shot, 1 alternate head, a pair of alternate chest pieces, 1 wide Zero Shot effect part, and finally, 1 Leo Zero Double Flasher effect part. First, let's take a look at the hands. Each of the hands have a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint apps. First, with the open hands here, as you can see, a very nicely detailed hand, cast in a very nice, deep, vibrant blue. This is definitely very cool. Very nicely done here. Next, we have our chopping hands. Same great sculpted paint apps. Very nice. For our first pair of holding hands, these are meant to hold these Zero Sluggers. So we have a thumbs up grip here, so pretty cool there. Next, we have our second pair of holding hands, and these are also meant to hold these Zero Sluggers. It's more of a fisted grip, so pretty cool there. Our third pair of holding hands are meant to hold the Zero Twin Sword, so very nice there. And then finally, for our 2 individual hands, these are both right hands. First, we have a pointing hand to point on our foes, and then lastly, we have a martial arts pose hand, so definitely very cool there. Very nicely done. The hands attached via a ball joint peg system. We'll grab our figure. All we have to do is pop off the fist like so. Now do be extra careful. It's a very tight connection between the ball joint and the hand, so be extra careful. You don't want to step off that ball joint peg. So we'll grab our holding hands here for our Zero Sluggers. So we'll get this one. And then also we'll grab our other holding hand. Again, be careful there. We'll grab our other holding hand meant to hold the Zero Twin Sword. So grab this here. And again, just pop that on and just be extra careful you don't break that ball joint peg. And that's it. Next, we have our color timer. The color timer here is very nicely done. It's done in a very nice compound red, but a very nice metallic silver finish on the border. To attach this, we'll grab our figure. We'll go ahead and pop out the currently existing color timer here, which I've already done. And we're going to push this in like so. So just get that in there and also follow the slot here. So get that in and, whoops, kind of tough. There we go. So now time is running out for Ultraman Zero. Pretty cool there. Next, we have our accessory stand piece. It's a very simple accessory that goes a long ways for our figures here, so it's pretty basic. But to attach this, all we have to do, pull out the panel in the lower back of the figure. Let's kind of zoom out so and focus all that. So we'll just pull that panel out like so. Grab our accessory stand piece here and peg that in following the pattern. Just kind of be careful here. This is very small piece and somewhat delicate, so that's it there. And now we can put Ultraman Zero in seamless jumping and flying poses. Very nice there. Next, we have our pair of Zero Sluggers. These are absolutely fantastic. They're very nicely detailed and also cast in a very nice metallic silver. Definitely very cool. Now, how these are held. First, for our initial pair of holding hands, all we have to do is just slide that right up into the hand. So just push that in like so. Let's get that as best we can. Just kind of be careful there. We want to dull the tips. Let's get that in. Whoops. Kind of bear with me here. It's a very tight grip. Just like that. That's it. So definitely very cool there. For the alternate pair of holding hands for the Zero Sluggers, we'll grab one of those hands here. Wow, we have accessories all over the place. We'll grab this. And again, just push it up into the holding hand there, like so. And now we have a different gripping style. So we have style A on the left and style B on the right. It's pretty cool there. Next, we have our Zero Twin Sword. This is absolutely fantastic and definitely very cool. As you can see, a very large accessory cast in a very nice metallic silver. How this is held. We have our alternate hand here on the other side. All we have to do is tip this in. Now be careful, I'm kind of concerned I might break off the fingertips here on the sword holding hand. So again, just bear with me here. Just tip it in like so, get the thumb in behind it, then flip it over, and that's it. So now we can slash our foes. Very nice. Next, we have our pair of Zero Sluggers with effect parts on them. So these are absolutely fantastic. You can see we have the slugger here on the front, and then also this very cool translucent green slashing effect part. Definitely very cool here. Very nicely done. Next, we have our Zero Twin Shot. This is very nicely done as well. Very nice metallic silver, and also we have the color timer in the center here. So to attach this, it's like putting on a brand new color timer. So all we have to do is just pop this right on out. And again, this is very tight. That's why I pre-removed the first one. So get this off here. Grab our new accessory here. Peg it in like so. And now we can finish off our foes beam style. Definitely very cool there. Next, we have our alternate head. This is for the sake of consistency. So we have Zero's head again, but the Zero Sluggers have been removed. So to attach this, grab our figure, pop off the head here, like so, and then put on our new head. Now, something to be concerned about, be careful with this ball joint here to swap the heads. It does seem a little bit fragile, so again, please be careful. You don't want to break this. So we'll just put on our new head here. Whoops, we kind of drop that off to the side. So we have our head. All we have to do is pop it on like so. So get that on there. And again, just be careful with this ball joint here. Whoops. And again, that's one thing I'm concerned about. If you don't put this in all the way, this will flip all over the place. So you don't want that to break. So we'll try again here. So push it in. And hopefully it clicks into place. And that's it. So pretty cool there. So now it looks a little bit more consistent. So pretty cool. Next, we have our pair of alternate chest pieces here. So these are simple. These are to give us a better range of motion to set up the wide shot as well as the Leo Zero double flasher effect part. So let's attach these. So all we have to do, we'll pop off this chest piece here and remove the other chest pieces as well. So get this one off here and get this one off there. This is just like with Ultraman Taro. So we'll just peg these in like so. So we'll get this one on. And there's holes. Just line up the holes here with the pegs on the accessory. We're going to focus all that there. So get that in. So that's that for the left side. And then for the right side here, make sure we have this oriented correctly. Get that on like so. And this like this. Make sure it's lined up in the back. And that's it. So let's go ahead and throw in a color timer to complete this. Let's go ahead and put in our fully powered up one. So we'll grab this, push it in, and that's it there. So you get the gist. So pretty cool. Now we have better range of motion here. Very nice. Next, we have our wide zero shot effect part. Now this is absolutely fantastic. It's a very nicely done accessory and it's surging with energy. So we have this very nice gradiated orange here, bursting with power. Definitely very cool to attach this. It's like putting on a new hand. So we'll grab our figure, pop off the hand here. Again, very tight connection. Then attach this to our effect part. So just push that on like so. Woo! And that's it. Now again, please be extra careful. You saw all that force I had in there. I am deathly afraid of snapping off the ball joint pegs on this figure in particular, but still don't let this sway you away from this figure. Just be extra careful. Wow, that was very scary. So we'll push that on like so. And that's it. So now we can finish off our foes. Now this is definitely very cool, but again, please be extra careful. Then finally, we have our Leo Zero double flasher effect part. Now this is simply stunning here. A massive effect part here, surging with energy with a very nice vibrant red and also an energy surge of green. This is definitely very cool, very nice. Now, we have two peg holes here on the bottom as well as the back, and also a peg hole in the front to attach this to a Accessory Stand. Now, to set this all up, we have to peg in Ultraman Zero's forearms here underneath here, and also if you have Ultraman Leo, peg his forearms here into the holes there. Now, the peg holes are very tight connections, so let's take a moment to step back and set this all up. Now we have the Leo Zero double flasher effect part set up, and it looks stunning. Now, one thing I must warn about this effect part. Please be extra careful when attaching and removing this effect part. The peg holes are very tight and very form-fitting, and if you're not careful, you run a high risk of snapping off the ball joint pegs on your figure's wrists, so please be extra careful. Now let's take a moment to put Ultraman Zero in a seamless flying pose. Now we have Ultraman Zero in a seamless flying pose, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I really enjoy the accessory stand pieces. Now we do not have to use the Tamashii clips, and we can put Ultraman Zero in truly seamless jumping and flying poses. Now that we have the accessories out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the Ultraman Zero figure itself. Ultraman Zero has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, and a fantastic range of articulation. First, let's start with the head. We can look up, down, left, right. The shoulders have a nice range of rotation. They can also rotate a full 360. The arms come out 90 degrees. We have an entire arm swivel. We have very nice double jointed elbows. The fists are ball joint pegs can tilt spin these freely. In the upper chest, we can lean forwards, backwards, twist side to side, lean side to side. For the waist, we can lean forwards, backwards, twist side to side, lean side to side. Legs can get forward about this much initially. If we pull on the hip joint, we can get a very nice high kick. We have very nice double jointed knees. The feet can tilt and swivel, and also the toes are articulated. So we have a very nice, hyper-articulated Ultraman Zero figure. Now, in terms of sculpted paint apps, this figure is simply stunning. The 2.0 body sculpt for this figure is absolutely fantastic and a huge improvement over the initial Ultraman Zero figure. So zoom in here pretty close. So starting with the head here, a very nice metallic silver finish, very nice detail going on for the Zero Sluggers, a very nice metallic green going on for the beam lamp here, a very nice compound yellow effect going on for the eyes here, absolutely fantastic, very nicely detailed here. For the chest here, we have our metallic silver grid pattern going on, definitely very cool, a very nice buff chest, we have the deep yet vibrant blue going on, then we have the metallic silver lines here. Then we get into the very nice, deep and vibrant red. This figure is simply stunning, absolutely fantastic, very buff and very muscular. Very nicely done here. Definitely very cool. Now that we have the Ultraman Zero figure out of the way, let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. For size comparison, we have the first release of Ultraman Zero with the renewal version of Ultraman Zero. As you can tell, the renewal version is taller than our first release. Let's get in here pretty close and check out the sculpts here. And as you can see, the renewal version is leaps and bounds better than our first release. So on the left here, the first release face seems more squished in, whereas compared to the renewal version, we have a very nice, fully realized figure of Ultraman Zero. So pretty cool here. For the body types here, they're as different as day and night. As you can see, on the first release, a huge flat chest, whereas on the renewal version, a very nice buff body here. Wow, these figures are significantly different. In terms of paint apps here, the renewal version has a very nice deep vibrant blue as well as a deep vibrant red. As compared to the initial release here, we have a faded blue and then a faded red. So, wow, they are really different here. Now at the time, this was absolutely fantastic, but now this is simply stunning. Now let's do some other comparisons here. We'll kind of set Zero up here and focus all this. Let's go ahead and grab another early release in the Ultraman line, and that is Ultraman Belial. So he doesn't look too bad with the renewal version, but still, I think Belial needs to be a little bit taller. Next, let's grab Ultra 7 here, and this is the renewal version. So we have father and son. Now that looks absolutely fantastic there. And then finally, let's go ahead and throw in the family nemesis. So let's kind of get these guys towards the back and also push this back just a little bit. We're going to grab Ella King. So let's also zoom out just a bit because Ella King is a massive figure. So that looks absolutely fantastic together and definitely very cool. Now that we have the size comparisons out of the way, let's go ahead and conclude this review. To conclude the review, Ultraman Zero Renewal version is another fantastic release in the Ultra line. Ultraman Zero has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, fantastic accessories, and a fantastic range of articulation. This figure is definitely very nice, very neat, and very cool. I absolutely recommend that everyone picks this figure up. Also, be sure to check out the 2009 film, Mega Monster Battle, Ultra Galaxy Legends, as well as the other specials featuring Ultraman Zero. They're all absolutely fantastic. This has been another review by DiegoDoom. Thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned for more figure reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe.